Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. This is William Hyman, your host, and this is Just Force 911, where we look at how our public officials do their job or they just really pooch screw stuff up. Hey, guys, today we are getting a video from the Random Patriot. Subscribe to him. Go over and tell him I said hi, and hit his like and share and give him a thumbs up and subscribe to his channel. This one here is about two instances where Random Patriot ran up against two corrupt cops. One was a gentleman who honked at a driver for pulling in front of him and then flipped off a cop, and he took it personally and arrested him. And the second one was actually Random Patriot was arrested for free speech by a scumbag captain, and he took it to court, lost the first one, and now he has a federal lawsuit that is coming up in July. So if you would, check these out, and let's get on with the video, shall we? Guys, do me a favor, please. Hit the like and share on mine. Hit the subscribe on my channel. Give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. Okay, with that being said, let's get on with the video.
Pop.
This first officer is just a wordless piece of garbage.
Update video. And so today's news is not only bad news for bad cops, but it's actually about a win, or actually two wins for the good guys in our fight for free speech here in America. Hence why I have two updates from two random patriots and two bad cops. And so who remembers the first bad cop of the video? Deputy Junior Fields of the Smith County Sheriff's Office in Tennessee. Chris is driving down the exit ramp of the interstate when the person in front of him slams on their brakes to rubberneck a traffic stop. And Chris honks his horn at the man who almost caused an accident right next to a traffic stop. But the deputy on the traffic stop, Smith County Deputy Junior Fields, yells at Chris for honking. So Chris flips him off. And long story short, Chris goes to jail. I'll leave a link to the full video.
And I took it off and
Quit! Motherfucker. I'll be back.
He got his little feelings hurt because the guy flipped him off. Well, you know, it sucks to be you, but that's not illegal, clown.
I understand that, but it was uncalled for. The bird was uncalled for, too.
It's not against the law.
It's not against the law, but you're not going to stop.
Don't point your finger.
I put my finger anywhere I want to. That's how people get in road rage incidents and get shot. There's absolutely no reason for you to act the way you did, and you know it.
No,
and the good Lord.
You know, how can cops act like demigods, like they're better than everybody else?
Knows it if you want to go down that road.
I just honk my horn, dude.
If you want to file a complaint, go file it. I don't care.
Okay.
The stuff.
Of course you don't care. You think you're above the law.
The way your actions is exactly why people out here on this road gets in situations that can get them killed and hurt.
Shoot me then?
No, I'm not saying me. I'm talking about the damn people in front of you.
I'm just saying that what you put out there, that's what you're gonna get back.
No, that's not how it works. You have a lack of respect for authority is your problem.
No, sir, I don't.
You have no explanation with me.
Okay, brother.
Okay.
Just cut me loose and let me roll.
No, that's not how this is going to work.
Come on, man. I mean,
Until you can understand that you are the problem, we're going to go exactly down the lawful path.
No, this pig is the problem.
Because you are the problem. Your actions are the reason you're in handcuffs in my back seat right now. Not mine. Not nobody else's. It's a thing about being an adult.
He's the problem. He flicks you off and everything.
What's he got going on that he's so upset about?
he hates cops in general.
I don't know why. He may be going to jail for disorderly conduct. Right now he's detained until he calms down and we can talk like adults. And yes, I yelled at him to stop blowing the horn because we're out on the side of the road and it was uncalled for. I mean, yes, they slowed down in the traffic lane. Even though I've detained him, I don't know that that's necessarily the exact thing we need to do. But
You can read it.
well, I mean, I can detain him. I mean,
And this Fields officer has a whole list of crap that he's done in this county. And we're going to find out here shortly just the list that we're talking about.
You can detain anybody. You can detain anybody.
And so apparently Deputy Junior Fields thinks that he can arrest you for hurting his feelings. He thinks we don't have the right to free speech here in America. And if you say something he doesn't like, he can take you to jail. And so that's exactly what he does to Chris. And Chris pleads not guilty. And he later goes to trial where all of these charges are completely dismissed for lack of a crime having been committed. And so in spite of what Junior Fields wants to think, we do have the right to free speech here in America. And I hope Junior Fields loses his job over this because according to a lot of people that live in the area, he is a known tyrant. And so I posted this video and I started noticing quite a few comments about Deputy Junior Fields. Now, Deputy Junior Fields works for the Smith County Sheriff's Office in Tennessee. And so the comments begin, "This is my hometown. I don't live there anymore, but Junior Fields has been a notorious tyrant in that county for many years. This isn't the first time these things have happened with him. Glad he's finally getting exposed. You can detain anybody. What a joke. I live here, and this is a common issue with Officer Fields. He has been fired from Smith County before and rehired when he didn't work out at Wilson County PD. From what I remember, Junior Fields is the same officer who couldn't do his job properly here in Lafayette, Tennessee. So I'm guessing he took his power trip tyrancy to a different city and county. Start digging into the many complaints that have been filed against old Deputy Junior Fields. Being a Smith County resident, I hope he retains a great lawyer and fights them to the very end. Junior Fields, again? I'm from this county, and Junior Barney Fife Fields is a RoboCop for sure. He harasses people constantly and gets off on it. He is a disgrace to a police uniform and a badge. This is Smith County at its finest. That's Junior Fields for you. This county is unreal, and these cops do what the F they want when they want. Sue his ass, bro. I live in this town. Junior Fields is a tyrant, and he always has been. I hope he gets the shit suit out of him. He is sickening." And so all of the charges on Chris were completely dropped last month. And Chris tells me he does plan to file a lawsuit and is currently exploring different legal avenues in order to do that. And so as always, I will keep you updated on this. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, now is a good time to do that.
And now the second one.
And now for the second update. And if you've been following my channel, you already know about my arrest last December, where I was arrested for free speech in Dover, Arkansas, while protesting about another man being arrested for free speech in Dover, Arkansas. And we were unsurprisingly arrested by the same cop. Who remembers Captain Colin Lillard of the Dover Marshal's Office?
But you didn't ask me. You didn't ask me that. You didn't ask me. I had business. Just get out. I'm telling you. You come back to office too.
Dude, you're not gonna curse if I place you with a jail. Freedom of speech. You're under arrest. Disorderly conduct.
I'm saying freedom of speech.
Yeah, okay. All right. You got tough on you? All right. Yeah, I said you guys get out.
Oh, now you're telling us to get out.
I'm publicly.
Okay. Videotaping.
I am.
Definitely don't want to walk back over there now because he's gonna try.
So hold up a second. So I'm over there with Garrett. We are filing a Freedom of Information Act request to get all the cameras. These guys are just kind of hanging out across the street. And tell me what happened.
Well, we walked out of the Mexican restaurant, and he rolls up to my truck and says, "Hey, Arkansas State Code says that you can't have letters no bigger than ½ an inch on my window."
What?
And then he flipped him off.
And he told me, so be careful, you're doing that in public space again. He goes, you'll go back to jail. He goes, don't worry, baby, I got that $460.
Ooh, dude, he's about to see my signs a lot bigger than your finger.
Yeah, I'll help you carry them. I don't give
Yeah, he's a little aggressive right now, so I don't want to step over there.
Here.
Cohen
They're trying to work in here.
Do not touch me.
Well, dude.
Do not touch me. Cohen versus California was inside City Hall. That's what I'm doing.
Well, go do it in California, man.
No, that's a Supreme Court case rule for the whole United States, bro.
Okay.
He understands. The guy's an idiot. He doesn't know shit.
Don't touch me. Get the out of my face, too.
Dude, okay, see, that's what just got this last guy.
Do it.
In jail.
Do it.
I mean, we got ladies here that are non-law enforcement.
It doesn't matter. It's free speech, bro. Freedom. Learn it.
Listen, dude,
It's freedom. Get out of people's face. You're making a bigger scene than I ever was. Get out of here.
Is this what you need to have meaning in your life, really?
Freedom, yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Is this your idea of
I
freedom?
need freedom. Well, when I see someone like you.
No, it's holding tyrants like you accountable. You've run for so long unchecked that you think you can do what you want.
Taking it away from people,
Listen, this is the reason when people lose their freedoms is because they don't handle
because people like you,
you don't understand.
If you didn't step in, we'd have no issue here. I wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for you. You are the reason I'm here.
No, look, you'd be doing
You're the reason
you'd be
I'm
doing it
here.
somewhere else. Okay? You'd be doing
if
it
they did
somewhere
what you did, I will be. I sure will. Don't touch me. Get out of my face. Stop touching me.
How
It's
about,
on
how,
5
about if you,
cameras.
how about if you just step back a little
How about
bit, man?
you? Stop getting in my face.
Dude, I can get anywhere.
If you kiss me, I'll make out with you so much harder than you make out with me. I will give you so much tongue if you do. Come here, baby. Come here, handsome.
Touch me.
Give me a kiss. Give me a little kiss.
Yeah, listen to this clown. Touch me, touch me. I dare you. I'm an officer. I'll have you arrested. What a puss.
All right, what's your name?
I'm not telling you.
Okay, well, put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest for disorderly. You get what you wanted.
How did I? How am I disorderly? How am I disorderly? How am I disorderly?
Hang on, you're all getting premium YouTube.
How am I disorderly?
Huh? Using foul language in public place.
I'm allowed to, dude.
Yeah, okay, well, I just talked to the prosecutor, and he feels different.
Well, he doesn't know, and you're about to get yourself a lot of trouble, brother.
Well, gladly. There you go.
In the books.
There you go.
The prosecutor will be in the same boat as you. Hey, you might want to be a little more chill on him.
You're screwed.
Yeah.
Dude, you're not gonna do that. All right?
You're not gonna do that. You just shoved me in the doorway.
You're gonna come on. We're not gonna do that. Oh yeah. You're out, dude. We're doing middle of arrest. You guys ain't getting up here in the middle while I'm trying to work. Get out the door now.
I ain't outside the door. I'm outside the door.
Now you guys get out. I've had enough.
Let's watch that from a different angle. After Colin Lillard slams my shoulder into a door frame and then says I'm resisting because my body hits a door frame, he slams my body into another window. But what I want you to pay attention to is he takes his right hand and he grabs the back of my head and slams my face and then shoves my face into the window, which is what busts my lip and bruises my tooth.
Well, that's because the guy is a coward.
I guess I got that kiss after all.
We're not gonna do that.
Oh yeah.
We're doing middle of arrest. You guys ain't getting up here in the middle while I'm trying to work. Get out the door now. We're doing middle of arrest. You guys ain't getting up here in the middle while I'm trying to work. Get out the door now.
I just busted my lip. I'm outside the door.
Now you guys get out. I've had enough.
Hey, don't
Touch me.
If you haven't seen these videos before, I will leave links to the full playlist in the video description and comment section. But as I showed you in the first clip, Cody was arrested for swearing in public. He was arrested for saying the F word. And so I went down there with my sign, and I was also arrested for saying the F word. We both pled not guilty, and my trial was pushed before Cody's, even though his arrest was before mine. And again, I will leave links to the video about the trial below. But spoiler alert, I did lose my bench trial, and I have appealed it. My next court date is a motion hearing in district court scheduled for June 9th. But Cody's first trial was finally last week on June 2nd, and they completely dropped all charges on Cody, which completely opens themselves up for a lawsuit, which is the whole reason they have been fighting me so hard this entire time to begin with. It makes me wonder if they realize they are wrong for defending this guy in the first place. Now, this scumbag Colin Lillard unfortunately still has his job, but hopefully not for long. And so Cody and I both agree that this is not about the money. This isn't about a big lawsuit and a payout at the end. It's about justice and accountability. It's about getting Captain Colin Lillard fired. We would even go as far as agreeing to not sue if he is gone, terminated. We need to make an example out of him. You don't get to go around arresting and brutalizing free citizens in this country for free speech.
But keep in mind, the blue back to blue. You know, there's nothing that the officer can do that, the rest are going to bail on him.
It's not how it works. And so while my trial in district court is still pending, all of the charges on Cody are dropped, and he does plan to file a lawsuit if Lillard is not gone. And Cody tells me he already tried to set up a meeting about this with the DA, Jeff Phillips, the mayor, Roger Lee, and the chief, Josh Titsworth. And they apparently agreed to a meeting But the very next day, they canceled and said that anything that can be said between them should be said in court. So I don't know what that means exactly, other than they're going to defend their scumbag, rights-violating cop, Captain Colin Lillard. They're going to defend his actions and keep him on the force.
I told you.
They think that what he did was okay, and we're still on his side. That's what that tells me. That tells me they believe they should be able to throw you on the ground and bust your lip into a window over words. That tells me they support cops brutalizing people over free speech in this country. I will keep you updated on any lawsuit that gets filed. I will keep you updated on my trial that is going to be this summer. But if it's one thing that you take away from this video right here today, it's to stand your ground. If your rights get violated, don't just plead guilty. Stand up for your rights. Don't back down to the government. Most people just want to do what's easier and plead guilty. They don't want the headache. But you're not making it easier for everybody else, because now this cop, he thinks he can keep doing it. And now this DA, he thinks he can keep doing it. And now this mayor, he thinks they can keep doing it. They are all complicit in this, and they want to think that they can keep doing it. They're mad that anyone pushed back on this. They even told Cody, most people are happy when we drop the charges. Cody doesn't want just the charges dropped. He wants this cop gone. He wants accountability, and he wants justice, just like I do. You have to stand up for your own rights in this country. The government isn't going to stand up for your rights for you. That's not how it works. It's up to you. Most people just want to do what's easier. They don't want any retaliation from the government, so I'm just going to plead guilty because it's easier. Well, it's not easier for everybody else. If you keep letting them get away with it, then they're going to keep getting away with it. They're going to keep doing it to more and more Americans until somebody finally stands up and says, hey, you can't do that. Do you think Captain Lillard knows he can't arrest people for free speech? Yes, at this point, he definitely knows, because Cody stood up, and so did I. There were other people who were arrested for the same thing by the same cop, and they wanted to do what was easier, and so they just pled guilty. Well, guess what? Now they have disorderly conduct on their record for freedom of speech, and they're okay with that because they don't want to push back on the government. Now, I do understand that not everyone has the funds to fight these types of battles, especially if you take it up to higher courts like I am. I was blessed. I don't know another word other than blessed to have patriots like you guys on my side, and you pitched in a little or a lot, and you got me to within $1,000 of having all of my attorney's fees completely paid, which was insane. I did not expect that. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. It really took a lot of weight off of my shoulders. You guys have no idea the stress of knowing I had to go through all of this, and I was going to be out of pocket, and now I'm not because of you guys. So thank you. I'm going to give a shout out to Mr. Pucker Buttface, Mr. Lightning, Mr. Markham. There's a few people that really donated, and I really appreciate it. I feel the love. I don't know what to say. And so those are today's updates. And if you want me to keep updating you, please hit that like button and let me know. And please never forget.
Okay, guys, so you have two bad cops, and unfortunately, you can't get rid of these clowns because they won't go away. So, how do we make them go away? Well, we take them to court and we sue the living shit out of them. And pretty soon, the county will go, wow, he cost us too much money, and finally get rid of him. So, remember, guys, always film the police and your public officials, because you can't trust them because they can't tell the truth. And remember, try to do something good for somebody, because you never know when you just might change someone's life. You guys have a good one.